like sarcastically, and it actually became a thing. And the guy that said it sarcastically, like, well, how did? What?
Yeah, because the only
chum's not a good thing.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is like chum is like chumming the water, where you throw bits of dead fish into the water.
Maybe fishermen used it. Maybe fishermen used it.
Like they were calling
as like a in like a sort of banter manner, and then other people heard it. It's like, hey, that doesn't sound too bad. We'll do it too. And then the fishermen are like,
no, you're stupid.
The idiots. They don't know what it really means.
It's almost like you see
like
all the time.
chum bucket Huckleberry.
Did someone wait? What was that one? Did I just hear Huckleberry?
Yep.
Look at what follows. Okay, so my chum buckets. What happened last time?
I'm gonna need you to cease and desist.
I will not do it again. That is the only time.
The only acceptable time. Good thing it's recorded. So it could be
Stop sitting on your foot like that. It's bad for your posture.
Where's our NSA agent? Is he listening?
No, he quit because he said chum buckets.
No, Philip's still there.
You gotta make him rage quit.
He sent me a friendly package the other day. It may or may not have had a death threat in it.
Well,
the first definition was Oxford University slang for a roommate or chamber fellow.
Chamber fellow?
Chamber fellow.
That sounds like someone that you have locked up in your chamber.
Jeeves! Where's the chamber fellow? He should be 2 any minute now!
I'm gonna make Amelia say that at some point in this game.
Oh, God, please, yes, please.
Do peasants not have a chamber fellow?
There is a 0% chance it's not going to become a sex thing.
What is that voice, though?
I don't know. It's my annoying posh.
I don't know, but I want to die.
Jeeves!
I'm gonna just say that to everyone now.
If it comes up where it crashes, like, hey,
still be more in chamber fellow.
Folks? Decline.
The first one you mean? Hello!
Nope. Alright. Lock the doors, burning this place down.
You should. That voice is actually based off one of Liam O'Brien's voice acting roles in one of the Tales of games, Tales of the Abyss, where he plays a guy that actually talks like that. No joke.
Fellows. Oh god, that's terrible.
That does not sound
Don't
like something
read
you
that
should
book.
look up.
If you guys are okay with JRPGs and you want a protagonist that's sort of an asshole, go play Tales of Berseria. They actually are a bunch of assholes that just have a relatively common goal, and I love it. I remember at some point they're like trying to get a guy, like it's like, why don't we just kill him? And the guy's like, oh hey, there's that Johnny Kikuchi, I'll tell you what you need to know. And I'm like, see, there you go, we get some results. You don't need to be nice. We got some results.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of results, what happened last time?
I don't think that's a smooth transition as you think it is.
Well, you can piss off.
Alright, bye.
I think you'll be rolling some death saves this session.
Oh shit.
You get assassinated.
No!
Fuck you.
The hand of God reaches down and bitch slaps you.
Special watch agent Philip.
See ya. Have fun with your new character, Sammy.
Damn son. It's a sign.
So, yeah, what happened last time? Seriously.
Hold up.
We fought some statues? Oh no, we went to that we sort of went into that fight, didn't we? After the thing.
You did. So you did take you did fight statues.
Yeah.
You did fight statues.
More invisible guys, and it was in that like living area with the lab and the lounge and the kitchenette. And there's that puzzle with the door and the what's it called? The thing that turns things to stone?
The basilisk.
That's it, I wanted to say basilisk, yeah.
Not Harry Potter's basilisk. That thing blows.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of. That's what was in my head. And I was like, no, it wasn't a snake. What was it?
It's more of a lizard.
Yeah.
It's like a 8-legged lizard or something like that by
Like an actual basilisk.
Indeed. Yeah.
I don't know.
And then it was like.
Indeed.
We had that magic door as well, didn't we? As well, we got like.
You did. Where you guys all decided to like, hey, let's just like swing a torch at it, and then it blew up and literally blew up in front of your guys' faces and knocked you guys into the loft railing.
That was what I was behind a mattress. But
Yeah, you guys hid behind bed frames, mattresses, stuff like that.
yeah. And then we got more tarot cards for
Tarot cards?
Manius. Yeah.
My bad.
Romanian.
Tarot cards.
Right,
Yes, tarot. Don't actually call them that. Then carrot cards.
Oh, carrot cards. Okay.
Tarot?
Yes.
Kakarot cards?
So we got
Don't
more
actually call them that.
That
But I
reminds me,
called-
the voice actor for
they're pronounced
Goku
Taro.
is coming to like this local comic book store in the future.
Nerd.
I know, it's
Damn.
crazy. Anyways,
So yeah, moving on.
But yeah, and then and then it was like a mathematics puzzle, wasn't it, to get through?
So, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. It involved numbers, so it went way over my head.
Interpretation and then simple mathematics.
Yeah.
I think it was the first bit that got you guys.
Ugh, no. Confusion was all I was
just-
sort of seeing and hearing.
I
Cast
just discovered I'm
confusion
really
spell.
bad at math apparently, and just kept getting different numbers every time I did the same equation. So I just sat down and just let.
I think that's
Oh,
what they
yeah.
call the definition of insanity.
Yeah, basically.
Do the same thing and try to expect different results, except you actually made it work.
Oh,
I
there
mean,
you
someone
go.
else made it work. I was just shit.
So yeah, you guys did that, and then you guys got some. Well, you had two puzzles really, but after those, you got some loot.
Oh yeah, it was the skull,
Skull,
the bracelet thing, wasn't it?
the pocket
And
ace.
then the pocket ace, and then that galaxy orb, marble. I can't remember what it's called.
Sick AF marble.
Yeah, the sickaf.
Yes,
Sickaf
sickaf.
marble.
Sickaf, that's what it's called.
The sickaf marble.
Yeah.
Which you guys
Spoke
take
of
longer.
in Legends.
Have.
And then we snuck back through, past the monster that was down there. Thank Christ.
Did you guys just sort of walk past it? Yeah.
Well, so yeah, sort of left and snuck out. And it was Scornkin were the things that they were called, wasn't it?
The creatures that you fought, they aren't naturally like stone, but that's what they were.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got 2 Scornkin, not stone. And
Yes.
then- yeah. And for some reason I've got chicken fillets written in really big letters, and I can't imagine why I've got that.
Because we were telling them to start a McDonald's branch.
That might have been it, yeah. I'm just like, what is that?
100% it.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah,
guys are weird. Abbott and fillet.
I know, I actually took proper notes last game as well, and half of them are just
Garbage.
weird shit like chicken fillet, yeah.
Chicken fillet.
And
Yeah,
it was like on the way
now.
back. I was like,
Nothing
we're on the
Chick-fil-A
way
right
back
now,
or
damn.
something. And there was 2 more Scornkin chasing kids. And it was like, yeah, there was a girl that was 13, boy that was 8.
Roughly. It's hard to
Roughly,
tell.
yeah,
It's hard to tell age. And you
They're
didn't exactly
young.
ask them.
Yeah,
They
well,
were kind of unconscious.
They're younglings, except they escaped Anakin.
yeah, and they were like malnourished, beaten, feverish, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically they're being a bunch of little pussies about their life. Yeah, got it.
Oh yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, just over dramatic, really.
Honestly. Your
I wouldn't go
live
saying that around any camps in Germany, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh
Moving on now.
Jesus Christ!
I mean that in a very literal sense. That's how these kids aren't to that degree yet, but give them another couple weeks and they'll get there.
Okay.
But luckily they're in better company now. I hope.
Oh, let's believe it. But yeah, we went down, gave them off to the. I can't remember what the place is called. The headquarters place.
It's just called Expedition HQ.
Okay, yeah, the HQ. Took them to the medical wing bit, and then we did the whole dress down thing. Met our new landlord.
Oh, we have a house now?
Oh, we're
To
going
a
talk about
degree.
it.
To a
I think we were
degree,
going to talk
yeah.
about it or something, weren't we?
Technically.
Yeah. So I've just got written down landlord, so I don't know.
Do you remember his name?
Ian.
Ian. Yeah, I've got Ian written down, yeah.
Aye, Ian. That is his name.
Yeah.
He's not your landlord. He lives in the same. He's living in the same house as you. If you can call it a house.
Oh.
We're still
okay,
planning
I
to
thought
pay
it was-
him for it.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I thought. So I just took that as like landlord.
No.
Okay.
He's-
I'll score
he's-
that
he's-
bit out then.
He's letting you stay with him. He's your host.
Host. Okay.
Hostess with the most.
Damn it. Oh yeah, we went to the R&D department to hand
You
in.
did go to the
artifacts.
R&D department.
And that's where we met Anastasia and Darren the Heretic?
That's not his actual name. His name's just Darren, but he's referred to by collectively as a heretic.
Yeah.
But it's
Proudly.
see the
Local
team
heretic.
judging him.
He is the local heretic expert.
Yeah, okay.
He's both an expert and a heretic, and an expert on the heretic. So
I've got the name Davis written down with a question mark next to it, so I must have missed out who he was.
So Davis is the other officer that was with you guys, Lena and Ian. He's a Nevros sniper.
Alright.
It's very obvious that he's a sniper. It's very obvious that he's Nevros. He's the one that sort of talks in the classic accent.
Okay. Coolio. I know that bit down. And then I've got the word Corrit next to Darren the Heretic. I can't
Which is
remember
his
what
last
that's
name.
for. That's his last name. Okay, cool.
The
Who found
heretic?
out the skull was...
Yes, the heretic is his last name. Corrit's the middle. Darren Corrit the heretic. First of his name. Moving on.
And then we handed in all the stuff.
Actually, it's not heretic.
My bad. Heretic. Mr. Heretic. Is he in the room?
Alright, and then we handed in all of our stuff. Well, the stuff to get looked at. We've got it back again. And then we've got some new gear as well. It's like I got this 2 snap stones, 2 snap rocks. And then I can't remember what the other 2 were.
Some snapshots and the snap glove.
That was it, yeah. Yeah, so I've currently got the 2 snap rocks.
And there's only one of you that uses guns, so
Yeah.
Tango, don't slash on my feet. That
So I've
hurts.
got written down as Sympathetic Network Assault Project, which is what
Projectile.
Projectile, okay.
Which you came up with the P then and there. That sounds like an innuendo, but moving on.
My question is, did you genuinely not have the answer for that and just literally popped up in your head? Or were you
Yes.
setting that up? Okay, cool.
Oh, there we go.
No, that was 100% and on the spot. Fun thing about playing eccentric characters, though, is you can sort of do whatever you want with them, and it makes sense because they're crazy.
It works. It works.
Alright, so
Man,
we
I-
got that done. And then we went
Right when
to
John
the...
shows up.
Oh, Lord have mercy on our souls.
But yeah. So, and then you guys were on your way out.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
yes.
we went to see the Darren guy. Darren caught it. And there was a magic mystery mirror, which, by the way, I'm still not over, and I really want to know what's in there.
Yes, I believe you had an awesome plan to
Yep. Shy getting my
Butter-
character drunk.
alcoholically butter up Sandra in order to tell you.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
I
a
have such a
wise
smile
wizard's not so wise or sneaky plan. So
I prefer the plan of copious amounts of alcohol, personally,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's just me.
oh yeah,
You do you.
yeah. Of course, I'll just get a funnel and tie her down. It'll work. It's fine, guys.
Alcohol is more effective if you take it
If it's
fast.
not pores. You're in
Chug. I can see Sandra being a part of a college sorority and being the chug person.
Oh,
She would
yeah,
be the one
definitely.
cheering it on because she'd love seeing stupid people do stupid things.
But then I feel like you get roped in because like someone would call you out on it.
She'd get dared to drink
Mhm.
more.
Am I trained in stealth? Can she sneak away? I don't think she can. Oh, nope, I'm not. So nope, she'd probably get roped.
Shame.
I
This is
am
wonderful. Okay, your
clasping
turn.
my hands. Yeah.
You get
Brilliant.
dude puts his hand short. It's your turn, dude. Shoves you in, and then everyone's watching you, and then you have to do it.
Oh yeah. I mean, peer pressure's the best kind, right?
I'll send that over to my college administration. Peer pressure's the best, right?
You can.
Excuse me, sir. You don't go here
They're
anymore.
the ones that give you thousands of dollars in loans.
That is true. So they would endorse it.
Mm.
So let's change the music, shall we?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I had written down. So
Well, that's all that happened. Unless anyone else has any
Yeah.
bits they want to sneak in there.
yeah, I probably missed out like a ton.
Tandem.
The only thing I can think of is Samuel was left.
Samuel went away to
Oh
look over the kids himself.
hmm
And as out of game, Fred will not be here, so that means Tandem will not be here.
Yeah.
which we'll detail momentarily.
I would just
yeah,
say not
anything
really
else?
like. Okay. Not that I can think of.
Alright. So, we begin not outside the doors of Expeditionary HQ. We actually begin at the doors of Ian's place. You guys have traveled through town for about 45 minutes or so. Sun's still out, probably still got a couple hours left till sundown. And Ian's abode is, well, compared to the rest of the town, quite large, quite noble looking. Not terribly surprising, considering the way he is, his posture, the way he talks, stuff like that. To best describe it, it's more akin to like a Italian sort of noble house.
Like a villa.
Not a villa, no. A villa is a bit too wide and ostentatious. This is more like I don't know what that is. I want to say no still. It's a rectangular sort of multi-storied house. Very plain in its architecture, like in terms of its general shape. It's not, the fancy diagonally curving of a Versailles or anything like that. It's very just by all means just put brick here, put rectangular shape here. The design around the outside, however, the detailing is quite ornate, especially compared to around here.
Like a basilica?
Actually, yeah, something like that. As you guys,
really paying off.
No, not gonna lie. A lot of architecture terms I know are all from art history classes. Also, because my art history class professor, because I had the same one by coincidence, was an architecture person. So hey, you got something out of it. As you guys enter through the sort of the metal fence gates, from the door, you enter into a courtyard. Fairly large courtyard, decently sizable, and then there are doors that enter the building proper to your left, right in front of you. Nothing's out here in the courtyard. Not much is out here in the courtyard, rather. There's a well, as well as some lounging chairs, a table, a place to, sit fancy and, enjoy some tea with guests, stuff like that. As you guys enter and sort of look around this place, again, it's a bit distinct from your surroundings in terms of its fine design. Ian calls out to someone. He sort of looks around initially first, and then he just goes, Dinless! Dinless! And this sort of his shout echoes across the walls surrounding you. And then sort of bounces across into open windows and such like that. A few moments pass, and then the supposed Dinless comes out one of the doors nearby. She is dressed in quite obviously servant's attire. That's not to say she's dressed like a maid or anything, more akin to a head servant. She wears this sort of well-tailored coat, or I guess blazer, rather. Dress pants, indoorsy shoes, not outside riding boots or anything like that. Vest, dress shirt, stuff like that, and her braided hair is kept in a bun atop her head. Welcome back, young sir. Ian just takes a step aside and gestures to Dinless. Everyone, this is Dinless, my head of house. You can hear Tango fucking around in the background. Damn it, Tango.
They have a cat
Ignore
problem now. Anyways.
You guys hear a cat meow from outside on the street.
Sandra just does a very deep, almost ostentatious bow.
Dinless doesn't return it. She just sort of stands there, at attention.
I am feeling very, very underdressed.
That's fine.
We're probably covered in seawater and mud, right? As well.
Mud maybe still. I think you guys have dried off at this point.
Okay.
And the entire place smells like ocean air, so... It's on the,
Oh, okay, so
yes.
it's not that
It's a
noticeable.
bay.
Cool. Alright.
Dylan sort of looks you guys all over. Very apathetically, very neutrally. And then she looks at Ian. Will we be having more guests this evening? That we shall. That we shall. And she nods. And if you'd be so kind as to get them some keys? She nods at that and looks back. It's at this point Tandem goes over to Ian and they begin discussing something. I'm not sure if any of you guys bother eavesdropping, but that's up to you. I just realized there's only 3 of you actually here. here in the place.
Yeah.
In the palace.
It's not a palace.
Yeah, but it sounds
I don't know, I
fancy.
feel like it's a palace, yeah.
It's a
Fancy
very
ass
nice mansion-y house.
It is reminiscent of Ezio Auditore's home in Assassin's Creed 2. His family home.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone knows what that looks like off the top of their head.
Vaguely.
That's because I'm weird.
Yeah. I've not played that game in like years.
You mean their villa?
No, not their villa in Tuscany. Their very first house, right before they all get...
Oh.
Spoilers for like a 10-year-old game.
The one where your little brother's like, brother, can you get the feather from on top of the fucking roof? And I'm like, what the fuck you want with feathers, you little brother? And then he fucking dies in like 20 minutes, so whatever. I guess I should have been nicer to him. Oh well.
Last thing you do.
Yeah, exactly. The big square one that had a courtyard in the middle. Except this is bigger.
Ooh.
Don't worry, being nicer to him would have had no long-lasting effects.
Yeah, but what made his last moments a bit better? Maybe.
Possibly.
Anyways, though. Some moments pass, and then Dimless comes back, several keys in hand, and she goes up to each of you in turn and presents you a key.
Do we get our own room?
She just blinks at that and nods.
Yes.
That's why she's giving each of us a key.
I just assumed it was for the front door.
I'm so glad none of you will be my chamber fellow.
So naturally slid right in there. So just flawlessly.
Barrack's like staring next to him. What the hell is that?
I think it's a sex thing.
Barrack takes a step away from you, Aminius.
I take a step
Aminius
back,
just
well.
clams up and stares at all of you.
You're the one
I'm
that
not here.
mentioned it.
I'm not hearing a no in there.
Oh, the fuck is a what did you call it? A chamberlain?
Chamberlain? No, that's a politician.
I know,
You can
I
be my
thought it was.
chamberlain.
Oh,
I'm
it's-
good. Wait a minute, I'm looking back in the chats. Wait a minute.
Aminius, you see Dimness's face, like, it has, for just a flicker, just a quick crack in the mask, a look of disappointment. You don't know who it's directed at, honestly. It might be at you for doing this, it might be at them. No, you don't see it, it's only Aminius.
Okay, fine.
How do you spell her name?
Chamber fellow.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
let me spell her name for you.
So yeah, I glance at
Oh, that's totally different from what I thought.
I would glance at Dinless and just give her the barest hint of a knowing smile.
Her mask is reformed and she has an utterly, like, just straight and narrow face. No emotion. Very professional.
I will break her. Can we please break her? It's just,
So now
yes.
that you guys have been presented your room keys, the front door is seldom locked. I personally don't see much reason to do it. So, if it ever is locked, I'm sure either I or Didness will be around. But again, it shouldn't be locked ever, so there's no need for the key. If you guys would be so kind as to follow me, then. You begin
And
walking
you
just
so
to the
as well.
Yeah, there's no front door of this place other than the, sort of metal fence door that leads in here. Other than that, the 3 doors that lead into the building itself, they all look basically the same. There's not one that's more particularly more ostentatious or large or wide or anything like that. So he opens up the door, and you guys are met with a very finely interiorly decorated. No, it's not facade. Facade is the front of a building. Sort of a lounging space. A foyer.
That's a fancy
Place-
word. I'm gonna put lounge.
Foyer is more accurate. It's a greeting hall of sorts, one that spans sort of the entirety of the bottom floor. Lots of places to sit, lots of places to hang out, lots of places to look out the windows and just enjoy the good view as well as the street, if you're into street views.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the Corazon HQ.
Alright, I'm gonna stop trying.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
actually-
think there's pictures of it. You know what I'm talking about. Like,
I've never played this game, but it's fine.
Oh, well,
I can
then,
use
yeah,
my
there you go.
imagination.
that, well, I can tell you that's not what Ezio's house looks like. Although
Okay.
he probably spent a lot of time there himself.
Okay. Alright,
A lot of
anyway.
time sleeping there.
Alright, sorry.
Quotation
sorry.
marks. Yeah.
Just kidding. He had a girlfriend until he got
So
sort
she
of
murdered.
banned. No, she didn't get murdered. He just sort of got exiled out of town because Templars were hunting him. Moving on though.
Okay.
How do you spell foyer?
I have no idea.
Foyer.
Thank you.
Oh,
I would not have been
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
It is
thank you.
a common French thing that ER is pronounced A.
So foyer.
Foyer. That's not apply to all things, unfortunately, because language is just weird and the French are French.
Language.
Moving on, though.
Mm.
You guys go up some well-decorated wooden stairs to the second floor. Again, the sort of U shape that forms the, just the architecture design of the place. He goes off to one of the sides and then just begins, noting which keys you guys have. There's numbers on them, and then just sort of indicating the numbers on the door. This one's for you, and this one for you, and this one for you. And then so on and so forth. You guys sort of get situated your own rooms.
Are we all like next to each other, or do we actually have like room between us?
You're next to each other.
Okay.
Okay. Who's got the biggest one and I'll swap you.
They're all the same size.
Ah, shit, okay. That's disappointing.
No favorites.
Alright.
Because we all
No
suck
favorites
equally.
here.
Alright.
If you're going to be staying with me, you also have to know some procedures and rules.
Okay.
Supper gets served at sundown, breakfast a bit after dawn. Snacks, yes.
How does noon sound?
If you want lunch, you'll be going outside or cooking it yourself.
Ugh, okay.
Which brings my next point. The kitchen's downstairs in the basement. There's other things down in the basement. Do not go in them. Respect my privacy. The top floor is where I stay, obviously. That being said, there's other rooms up there. Places with, in my opinion, very fine views. You're welcome to go there. Just don't go in my room. Any attempt at stealing my property, I will give you the boot and put out the word with the local guard. So don't do it. As I previously said, the front door should be unlocked on most occasions. So there's no cause for worry for that. You're allowed to bring guests over. That being said, if you bring a copious amount of guests, alert me and Dinless. If I'm not available, then simply alert Dinless. Dinless should be around here 24/7. If you have any questions or concerns, inquiries, requests, ask her. Please note that she is my servant. My servant, not yours. And I respect her and trust her judgment far more than any of yours.
Cool.
Now, if there's nothing else, please, get yourself comfortable. Will you be staying for supper, or will we be going out?
I think we were debating that one with Varric.
Eric's like just leaned against like the wall, looking out the window. Huh?
Or we gotta go out, or... Because we gotta go talk to your girlfriend about clothes. We're gonna do something after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
aye.
Yeah, you guys wanted to check out the Wayfarer's Fork, right?
Yes. Yes, we do. We do
Well.
indeed.
But then we'll just eat there. It's a good place.
I'm okay with
It's always crowded though, so you guys might have to wait a bit.
Yeah.
Should we get cleaned up first?
By all means, if you wish to do so. Each room has its own wash and things like that.
Alright.
Silence fills the room as everyone contemplates the level of hygiene they should go out in.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's more
well,
like I didn't
Aminius,
expect this nice of a place. What the fuck?
Aminius runs to the wash basin and begins his hair care routine.
Which is probably exceptionally lengthy.
Yeah.
Varric, it seems that your team will be taking a while. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a drink downstairs. Sure. I'll see you guys in like... he pulls out his like pocket.
4 hours.
Please don't...
Yeah.
Please don't take as long as Abigail. Please don't take as long as Abigail. He closes his watch and Kemini and go downstairs.
Mm.
Rainy's sort of goes to her room, but before she does so, she does say to you guys that she's feeling a bit tired. It's been a very hectic day, so she's feeling a bit tired, a bit lethargic, and you know, any remarks on, you know, like, you can still come with us, or like, you know, hang out as a team or whatever. You know, she's like, no, go on. I'm sure you guys will be fine without me.
Okay. Well. Alright, we'll bring you back some ale, I guess.
Enjoy some rest. You guys earned it. You almost got turned into stone again.
She nods and closes the door, so chills in her room. Tandem, I'm not sure what Fred would do with that fucking chest of his. I think he would leave it here.
Yeah.
But Tandem himself says he is going to go see someone. He's looking to better his own skills, and he was talking to Ian about that just now.
Oh, okay. Well, alright then. Shall we go get prepped and ready?
I suppose. I don't really have
Yes.
any extra clothes on me right now.
Neither do. I've only got that like really thick cotton shirt from like
Right.
that I nicked.
Yeah. You should probably give that back.
No, I took it from that cave. I'm not giving it back.
Oh, you're like, oh, right.
It's a good
that-
shirt. I didn't nick it from the shop.
That thing is probably
Damn.
disgusting.
No, that's not too bad.
I imagine your guys' rooms are right next to each other, so you guys are just leaning outside your own door frames and then saying all this shit.
Oh, Guffy Ghost. I imagine her routine's just dump a bottle of water on her, it'll be fine. So...
Tandem departs his own room, catches you guys talking, says goodbye, and I'll see you later.
Peace out.
Wow.
Cheerio, matey.
Deuces.
Cheerio.
Aminius has prestidigitation, so if you want me to...
Ah, okay. Can you hit me up with some of that?
That's fucking cheating.
Oh, come on, give us some.
Anyway.
There we go.
Thank you. Am I beautiful yet?
It's like Sora over, you know.
Oh, good. At least it
You
have
just-
potential enough to, like,
you
wash
could-
the mud off him.
You could instantly just queen attire with prestidigitation. That's why it's a cantrip. It's like, to me, prestidigitation is like one of those things a person first learns because A, it's helpful, B, it's so fundamental to like doing other stuff. It's sort of like telekinetic, right? And C, it's just handy. Imagine if you didn't have to do shit for clothes. It's just like, ooh, it's all ironed. I look fancy. I don't smell. I'm good to go.
So should I roll
Taking a bath is very nice.
prestidigitation?
No, you just do this like automatically. No rules
Okay.
in the world. You
So I'm just doing it for everyone.
yeah,
Come
you just
to Aminius' house of cleanliness.
Oh, Amelius. Oh, please.
Oh my.
This is what the chamber fellow is.
I haven't smelled this
turned
good in
weird.
weeks.
That turned
Yeah.
very weird. That just turned very weird. I think Wise is some sort of fetishist for cleanliness.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
okay.
need to go that way.
It's
I
like,
mean,
it's
it's
like
To
that,
install soundproofing.
it's like that episode of Futurama where the lady likes dirty fry. Ugh.
Oh. But no, I did not mean for that to take on like that, sorry.
What do you got? Did it?
You did it anyway, so good job.
Anyways.
One of you does have a spare key to provide to Samuel. Who has it?
Oh yeah, we need to pick him up. Okay.
I'll hold on to it.
Sandra has the key.
Okay. Alright.
I hide it in my boot.
The boot.
The boot.
Das
Yes.
Boot.
I'm just gonna kick him and the fucking key's gonna pop out. There you go.
No, you drink from the boot. Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Moving on. So, you guys get yourselves cleaned up pretty damn quickly, thanks to Aminius. Maybe one of you enjoys it more than the other. Who knows?
Aminius is impressed by Wise's enjoyment, and he begins to think that maybe she could be his chamber fellow after all.
I do need soundproofing.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna...
I don't know, I think it's pretty fun. Anyway, so you guys eventually, after getting cleaned up to various orgasmic degrees, you guys go downstairs.
What did you have?
Aminius is literally sparkling right now, with cowardly lion hair.
Cowardly lion. That's a very good way of describing it.
They're gonna be the fucking death of me.
I'm just
You guys come
very
downstairs, and you see sitting in the courtyard, Ian and Varric. Varric just sort of leaned back in the chair, arms crossed, his helmet's off. And then Ian is there sitting with just a glass. I was gonna say glass something, I was like, wait, no, just call it a glass. That's weird. He's sitting there with a glass, and he's sort of just drinking something. And they're just sort of conversing. Ian notices you guys coming down far quicker than Varric, and he sort of turns his attention over to you guys.
Hello.
Ready to be off then.
Should we go get Samuel first, or should we leave him to his situation?
Probably at least go check and see if he wants to join.
Yeah, let's go check on him.
See if the kids are awake or something, I don't know.
They're probably.
We can bring him some food.
I thought you were gonna say bring them along, and it's like that's a terrible idea.
Bring the kids to the tavern.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Introduce them early, right?
Hey. Anyways, yes, we should go talk to Samuel.
Okay.
God, I can't say Samuel. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys depart.
Alright. And I'm gonna put Augustus on my shoulder. He's just gonna chill there. Since we're not in a fight.
Just have a mouse on your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like a parrot, but cuter.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
won't bite your finger off.
No.
Not in one bite.
He's
Not in one bite.
Well, no, it takes some effort.
I don't know.
How big of that are you thinking?
The same week I got Tangled, I saw a picture of a rat the size of like from your knee to your foot. That's how
That's
long.
Oh!
That's not allowed.
Without the tail. With the tail, it goes even farther. It was a New
Is
York
that-
rat.
yeah.
This is forbidden.
Is that
Yeah.
the video where it was like running around a park or something? 'Cause I think I've seen that.
No, it was just a picture of like a New York
Oh.
rat catcher.
Okay. So I remember seeing this video and it was like absolutely
But yeah.
manky. Like,
But yeah, I think that some rats can take your finger off in one bite, and probably a bit more. Moving on though.
Yeah, no. Augustus is cute. He's a little small thing. He's a mouse.